Hi, Dr. JJ here again. I'm here to talk to you today about the process of making decisions. Many people come to my office with major life decisions that they need to make. They're really important and have significant outcomes. So I want to talk to you about specific techniques that I often encourage to help you make those decisions and feel good about them. The very first step is to really explore all that is in your heart and to what you desire for yourself, and let yourself be free to do that. Then get it on paper. Make a list, know what's important to you, and then make an effort to prioritize that list. An example that I like to share is that my husband and I were planning our wedding. We had limited resources, but many things that were important to us. This is a day that I dreamed about for a long time. So I made a list of all the things that I wanted. He made a list of things that he wanted, and then we combined them, and we were pretty compatible on that, so that was the easy part. Now, when it came to how we were going to allocate our resources, we recognized that the things that were lower on the list were not likely to happen for us. So we're going to have to let some things go. It was easier to let some of those things go when we realized that most of our priorities were met. So for example, for us, top priority was people. We wanted the people that we love to be there to celebrate with us. Music's really important to us, and we wanted to dance all night, so the band was another priority. At some point, I had seen some wedding invitations from a print shop in the city that I grew up in, and I was really, really excited about having that be a part of my wedding one day. But when it came down to actually planning the wedding and paying for it, I recognized that invitations were about item number 23 on the list, and we just didn't have enough money to get past item 17 or maybe even 7. So we had to let some of that go. Now, as hard as that was, because had you asked me in isolation, if you had to have those invitations, would you sacrifice everything to do it? And I probably would have said, yeah, I gotta have those. But when I put it in perspective, based on the other priorities that I had, it was a little bit easier to let go, because I realized that most of our priorities, the ones that were weighted the heaviest and mattered the most, were met. So I encourage you to practice a similar technique so that you can let go of some of the things that you would thought would be most important to you when you realize that there are other things that are more important to you. So I hope that this is a technique that will be helpful for you in making major decisions, and I've got more to come.